It's all about the leaders. And joining them, Juventus FC, Portugal national team player and captain, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Thank you, Tom. It's a pleasure to be back in Dubai for this wonderful event this year at the amazing and majestic Burj Khalifa. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 15th edition of Dubai International Sports Conference, organized by Dubai Sports Council. Before we get to the 2020 special edition of the Globe Soccer Awards, we have a unique chance to hear from some of the best players in the history of the game. It's an honor and a privilege to have three football legends such as Iker Casillas, Cristiano Ronaldo, and Robert Lewandowski on stage. Thank you for being here and welcome to Dubai.
Habla inglés, ¿no?
Allow me to start. Allow me to start with you, Iker. Welcome. First of all, congratulations on your recently announced return to Madrid, now as an assistant to the General Director at the Real Madrid Foundation. Was this bound to happen sooner or later? I mean, do you think that your destiny and the club destiny are destined to be together?
Yes, of course. Sí, después de 5 años en las que estuve fuera del Real Madrid, digamos que he vuelto a casa. Es un club que crecí desde pequeño.
Club that I started there as a young person. I left when I was 34. Now I have come back to do a different job, very different from the one I used to do, which was to play football. And try to learn and try to help whatever is possible. I am convinced that this is a great step for me, and that it will be something wonderful for both of us.
Your life after some amazing years in Portugal with FC Porto, where you also won everything there was to win in Portugal. But now let's go back to Real Madrid. Real Madrid is one of tonight's nominees for Club of the Century, alongside Barcelona, also from Spain, Bayern Munich from Germany, and Al Ahly from Egypt. We all know how much you've contributed to these kind of achievements at Real Madrid, having played 725 games in 16 years at Real Madrid's first team, winning no less than 19 titles for the club. So we can say that you're part of the job on achieving this legendary place for Real Madrid. But how about now, in this new job and in the future, how do you feel that you can help Real Madrid stepping up to the next level as we enter the third decade of the 21st century?
Bueno, seguimos continuando.
Yeah, well, we're still carry on what was started last century, 20th century. In the 21st century, Real Madrid has already achieved 6 European Cups. It's easier to say it, but it's very difficult to say that, to do it. Chris has also contributed to that. Of course, it is still the most important club in the world. There's no doubt about it. That is what is it about. We want to keep on being the best, competing against our opponents. Everyone wants to be the best club in the 20th century, but Real Madrid, of course, is the favorite at the moment. We are getting all the merits,
and I'm sure
to get the same award that we got 20 years ago.
Speaking of stepping up to the next level, this brings me to my next question, and please allow me to open the conversation to Robert and Cristiano. Starting with Cristiano, who also played for 9 years at Real Madrid and is now one of the main players in Italy, starring at Juventus of Turin. Cristiano, I don't know if you're aware of this, but your next game and your next goal, the first game and the first goal in 2021, will automatically turn you into a professional player and non-stop goal scorer for 20 straight years. This is amazing. I think I speak for everyone present. This is truly amazing. How does this make you feel? For sure, proud, nostalgic, for sure, but still eager for more to come?
Well, first of all, good evening to everybody. Good evening to you. Well, for me, it's a pleasure, of course, to beat all that records, the goals, the titles, and everything.
and I continue. It's not easy to be in top of the game so many years. As I say many times, the numbers speak for itself and the titles. So I'm really proud, and of course it's a job and work from the team. Without a great team, without a teammates and a fantastic coach and clubs, it's impossible to achieve that thing. So I'm so proud, and I didn't know that I have to beat another record. So it's a good challenge.
Yes, 20 straight years scoring goals and playing as a professional football. The next game is very important. Don't forget it.
Okay.
It's impossible to play top level for so many years without making lots of sacrifices. And this, you all share this experience, of course, and you all spoke openly about this in the past. But 2020 was special in so many ways. Empty stadiums, COVID protocols, postponed games, long stoppages, and now a very tight calendar. How do you deal with these new obstacles? How does this affect the players' productivity? Yes, for you.
For me? Well, for me, I have to be honest. To play in the stadium empty, it's boring, in my opinion. We respect the players, all that protocol, and the health is the most important, of course, but I don't like it, to be honest. I do it because, first of all, I love football. My passion is always football. I play for my family, for my kids, for my friends, for the fans. But I don't like it, to be honest. It's so weird to play without... I like when the people boo Cristiano. When I touch the ball, they woo, I like it. But I don't have more, so I change for that when I go in other countries and then like other players more than me, they do it. Cristiano, woo, so I'm motivated with that. But it's not good, but I hope 21 they can change that rules and see the stadiums full of people, because the passions without fans is nothing.
But as you always say, the numbers speak for themselves, and your numbers this year were amazing, as were Robert's numbers. The best of the best, and you three are some of the best, continue to show that they can overcome any adverse context. Robert, you are nominated for Player of the Year here at Dubai, running against Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi, and you won everything there was to win in 2020. Let me see if I can remember everything. Bundesliga, German Cup, German Super Cup, Champions League, European Super Cup, and top scorer in all of these competitions. So it was an amazing year for you. Also, you won both UEFA and FIFA awards for Player of the Year, and you can go for the hat-trick tonight here at Dubai. How does it feel to be so dominant in such a challenging year as 2020?
Yeah, first, good evening, everyone. I have to say that this season, that was something wonderful for us. Everything what we won, everything how we played, and I think so we lose only one game all year. That's mean a lot, and of course you need a good team to win these titles. You win also your teammates to play the ball, that I can score so many goals, I can play well, or show the best skills. And this year was very difficult, how the Cristiano said, that playing without fans is very difficult. I have to say that I needed 3-4 games to adapt it for this situation, and that wasn't easy. Because without fans, without the challenge, that it doesn't matter what's happening during the game, you don't feel this emotion from fans. And I think so that is for every single player's difficult situation, but I hope that next year, that slowly, that everything coming back to normality and we can play against with the fans. But in this season, for sure, we know that that was something amazing, and now every team won't beat us, and we are ready for this. But we love the new challenge. We love the new opportunity to win maybe another title. I hope so, because if you are on the top, you know that staying on the top is more difficult. But we are ready for this.
Yes, you are the ones to beat right now. You recently said something like this: now I think I can invite Messi and Ronaldo to sit at my table. And I think everyone understood what you meant. How important is it to achieve this kind of recognition while these two global legends are still active and as strong as ever? They are still on their top of their game.
Yeah, I remember the situation because I got the question if I can sit at the same table with Cristiano and Lionel Messi. I say I can invite them both to my table and to eat maybe the dinner, because if you are on the top like Cristiano Ronaldo since 10, 12, I don't know how many years, it's for me to be there to try to win the another. That is something special, and I know it doesn't mean for them both to stay on the top since many years. And okay, the expectation is very high every year for the fans, for the people, for teammates as well. And you have to stay in front of this and try to show your best skills to win with the teams what you can to win. And it's the most difficult situation. But since few years I tried to be on the top, to try to score a lot of goals. And in this season we showed that we were the best, and and how we played, that was also, I think, so one of the best, maybe the team of the history.
Iker, you've also been nominated for season awards over and over again, and you actually won most of them. 2020 was your first year off the pitch. Was it hard? Do you miss it already?
Bueno,
Well, yes, it's difficult when you have to put an end to your career, given my circumstances, when you suffer a heart attack. You have no other, you have to offer retirement. That's not the case always in football. When a player decides to end a career, you give yourself some months to play with your brain. It's true that when I came to Portugal, I was already an older player, 37, 38 years, and I could see that my football could end. Of course, I cannot complain, because if I look back and I see all that I have achieved, I think I can be proud and happy about it. Now there are new challenges that are also important and are also beautiful, and I am convinced
you absolutely have to be proud of what you achieved. And looking back at those 20+ years in your career, it's been an amazing and unparalleled career at Real Madrid, Spanish national team, and FC Porto. You literally won everything there was to win. If you could only give one advice to all the young goalkeepers chasing their dream all around the world, what would it be?
Bueno, ¿qué te puedo decir?
Well, yes, what can I tell you? That to fight for all that they want, sometimes football is you have to overcome barriers, you have to overcome yourself. Players, we as players are playing games day after day, and we have this ambition to be better. That's why they are here with me. When you want to be better, you have to, you have to better yourself. Yeah, you have to think of Cristiano, Messi, Iker. At the end, that's what you have to do. You have to fight and don't give up. And in the end, you will achieve your goal.
And we've heard this over and over again from top players all over the world. Cristiano, you are also an idol to millions of young boys and girls who chase their dreams of becoming football players. And many may say that you actually changed the way children look at the game and even at the practice. The daily practice, many children started looking at it differently because they see the effort you make, the sacrifices you make. How does it feel to be looked upon as such an example for millions and millions of kids all around the world?
Oh, it's great. You know, that when you look at the kids and they want to be like you, they cut the hair like me, they want to do skills like me, everything. I see my son, look, he's 10 years old and he want to look like me. And I say, you have a long way to do it, to be like your father. But, you know, it's a pleasure. You know, the future is the kids. I have 4 and I wish them there all the best. And when I see the kids around, for example, now Dubai, and they come to run with me and they turn and say, "Sue." It's make me feel happy because, you know, they recognize my effort, my dedication, my hard work, and I'm proud. You know, when you see some stuff like that, you make you proud, and this is giving me motivation to carry on and to continue to do it, my job, and play football, enjoy the people, the fans, and everyone.
You said something about Junior. Just between us, no one's listening. Does he have what it takes to reach the top?
Not yet. I'm hard with him sometimes because he drink Coca-Cola and Fanta sometimes, and I'm pissed with him. I'm fight with him, and when he chips and fries and everything, I don't like it. Even my small kids, when they eat chocolate, they always look to me, and we have to be strong. But to be honest, he have potential. He's big boy, it's fast, and he dribbling well. But this is not nothing. I tell him every time, this is take a lot of dedication, a lot of hard work. Sometimes when he's in home and I say, go to the treadmill to run a little bit. After the treadmill, I say, go to the cold water to recover. What you do tomorrow again. And it's, Daddy, it's so cold, the water, I don't want to do it. But I understand, he's only 10 years old. Depend on him. I'm not going to push nothing for him to be a football player. If you ask me if I want, yes, I want. But he's going to be whatever he wants. Even or doctor, or I want him to thinking, you have to be the best.
And above all, he's a good kid. He's a good boy.
Fantastic.
That's the most important thing. Let's get back to the script. Besides being nominated for Player of the Year alongside Messi and Lewandowski, you are also one of the nominees for Player of the Century, running against, once again, Lionel Messi, Ronaldinho Gaúcho, and Mohamed Salah. 20 years into the 21st century, 20 years into your professional career, how do you feel about this global recognition with this nomination, knowing how many extraordinary players the world has seen in the last 20 years?
As I told you before, it's fantastic. A few weeks ago, they nominated the best 11 ever for Ballon d'Or, so I was there, of course. So I was happy. And now to be nominated with that players that you mentioned, for me, it's a great honor. And to be here in the gala with this amazing player, Iker, that I didn't see him long time ago, that we won many things together, and Lewandowski, that he do with a fantastic career as well. He scored many goals, many titles. Gerard, that we played together in Manchester, so we had very fantastic moments since he played there in Manchester, because when he left to Barcelona, we fight a little bit, but part of the job and the rivalry against Madrid and Barcelona, but we still maintain a great relationship. For me, it's nice. I'm 36 soon, but I still enjoy the football. My life. I'm happy with my girlfriend, with my kids. I do it everything the same that I did 15 years ago. The same routines, the same work. Even my girlfriend, sometimes I arrive 2 o'clock in the morning. We go to the spa. She do me massage to me to recover for next day. So fantastic life, and I enjoy a lot. And Iker, they give great example to us 1 year ago when something happened with him. And it's a great example for us that sometimes we don't appreciate what we have, what the footballs bring to us, our family. And this is Iker, not just in the pitch, but outside the pitch. He give a great example for all of us.
Robert, correct me if I'm wrong, but you are the first Polish footballer to achieve worldwide recognition as FIFA and UEFA best player. I mean, Poland has offered us great players along the years, but none of them reached this level of acceptance and recognition all around the world. But Bayern Munich has seen some other names winning these awards in the past, such as Lothar Matthaus, Gerd Müller, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge, or Franz Beckenbauer. How do you feel to follow these legends in Bayern history?
I'm very, very proud of this, because if you heard that since 10, 20, or I don't know how many years, nobody, of course, from Poland or also from Bayern Munich won this title, and I'm now here, so I can say that I'm very proud, I'm very happy, and maybe in this time, I don't know what does it mean, everything, because we are focused on the next game. We have so many games. We have to be ready in every 3 days for the next challenge to beat the next appointment. But for now, for sure, I have 5 or 6 days off, but on the 3rd of January we're coming back on the pitch. But in this moment is something amazing, because if you see and you have challenged it with the players as Cristiano Ronaldo or another so big name, and you are there, so this is something like the dreams come true because I'm from Poland. So since 20 years, I didn't have the players who was playing on the high level, and for me that was I have to find a new way to show also the kids or the children in the Poland that everything is possible, and that's why I'm very happy if I see the people not only in Poland but around the world also that they have my jersey on, and they know that there's some player from Poland named Lewandowski, and he did so many things. So I'm glad for this, and I'm very happy.
Just like Real Madrid, Barcelona, and Al Ahly, Bayern Munich is also nominated for a Club of the Century. The way you see it, and you've been in Bayern for so many years, how important is the club structure, its organization, its level of attention to detail, its ability to protect players from outside menaces? In other words, how important and crucial is the club in the players' road to success, especially in a year full of obstacles such as 2020?
Yeah, all of these teams are the bigger teams in the world, and maybe in this year, because of the COVID, they changed a little bit because of the structure, and I think so that Bayern Munich has the problem as well, but everything how they work, everything what they did, they still are fine, and I think so the next few years they can make the step on to be the best team in the world maybe, but for sure if you say that Barcelona, Madrid, they are there, and also the English club, they are there, you have to be ready. But everything how it's worked there, organization, everything how the people protect the football players is something amazing, and you feel there like at home. You feel that it's one family, and you are very happy to be there with my teammates. They are very young players. They are so motivated. They have so big potential to make another big step, to be better players and to playing also the better for the team. And I'm glad that I am with this team. I'm playing for Bayern Munich, and we are now where we are.
I have to take this opportunity that I have the three of you here. One major consequence of pandemic times football was the inevitable postponing of UEFA Euro 2020 to summer 2021. And we absolutely have to know your thoughts about the world's largest football event taking place next year. And I start with you, Iker. You've won the competition twice, so you know what it takes to be European champion. Who do you think is the favorite to become the next European champion in 2021?
Bueno, es difícil.
Yeah, it's difficult with all this pandemic. It's true that the national teams have had more time to prepare themselves, to be more on like a compact team. I think that nowadays, at the moment, the level that maybe France, Brazil, Portugal, which is the last European champion, could be the ones who have better detail. But also have national teams like Germany that has a very new generational change, has had more time to prepare itself for the Cup. Argentina
That's
also
for the World Cup in Qatar 2022.
Sorry.
France, Portugal, Germany.
This is talking about the World Cup. If we talk about the Euro Cup, yeah, of course, Spain has been a national team that has had a lot of time to recover, like Germany. I think that from those 5 national teams,
Chris,
any of
very
them
short
will be
because
the
we are in a tight schedule.
European champion.
Portugal is the current champion, everyone knows it. But the team has suffered so many changes since 2016. You are now one of the only 10, 12 players that usually Fernando Santos keeps calling to the game. So more important than everything else, is this team, this new team, capable of winning the Cup once again for Portugal?
Why not? It's possible. We have a good team. We have a fantastic coach. The young players, they become even better. 1 year more, as Casillas say, they have time to prepare even better. And it's possible. As Casillas say, France, Spain, Germany, they're always, the favorites. But we are there. We are there to fight. They have to respect Portugal. If not, they know that we are a good team and we can win any team. So looking forward. We are confident. We respect all the teams, but I think we have a good chance, to be honest.
Robert, this is the man who sent Poland home in 2016. As many of you may recall, Poland only fell on penalty kicks decision against the upcoming champions, Portugal, Cristiano Ronaldo's Portugal. What does this tell us about your chances to win the competition, Poland's chances?
Oh, it's a difficult question, I have to say. But for me, as a captain of this team, I have to say that I will be proud of this team if the fans are proud of us. And I don't know what does it mean. For sure, in Europe 2016, we lost in penalty kicks against Portugal, and then they won a Europe Championship. So it means sometimes you are so close, but you are so far. And that was very hard tournament for all of us, I think so. But in this year, we know that we have the few new players, the young players, the fresh blood, and that can happen something. But we have also in the group stage Spain, Sweden, so it will be not easy. But if we will be ready with our form, that will be healthy and fit, that maybe we can beat our appointment and playing after the group stage. But for me, the most important is that the people from Poland are proud of our team and everything what we are doing, what we did for this country.
Okay, gentlemen, in the name of Dubai Sports Council, Globe Soccer, and myself, thank you so much for sharing your experiences, your opinions. Ladies and gentlemen, please, a round of applause for Iker Casillas, Robert Lewandowski, and Cristiano Ronaldo.